Jen Royle. I'm a private chef here in Boston. I own a private chef company called Dare to Taste. I've been in business for 4 years. And I go into people's homes and I do bridal showers and baby showers and rehearsal dinners and all kinds of events in people's kitchens and living rooms. I also have a lot of corporate clients here in Boston, like Timberland and Coach and Herb Chambers and Ernie Bach. And I realize that people's houses aren't big enough, their kitchen isn't big enough, their dining room tables aren't big enough, and so I'm opening up, or attempting to open up, a second business right here at 445 Hanover Street, where people can come to me instead of me always going to them. So the space is already zoned for a restaurant, but the downstairs is not. And I need to utilize the downstairs to put in a small kitchen. The downstairs is not even zoned for occupancy, which was why I had to go to the zoning board. So just to be clear, I know you have a ton of questions, but I can try to answer a lot of them right now. This place is called Table because it's just one table, basically. It'll seat 25 people for dinner, or approximately 40 people standing up with past appetizers. I'll also be opening my doors to local charities and nonprofit organizations who do events. It's not open to the public. You cannot just walk in and get food. I don't have any food in there. If you booked a dinner or booked a private party, the food comes in the day before just for that party. So no one can come in off the street and walk in and get chicken parmesan. It's not like that at all. There's a sign on the door that says private reservations only, keeping people out. The reservations and the menu is planned ahead. So again, there is no food or beverage in the facility for people to even come in and eat or drink. In terms of days and hours of operation, I anticipate being open 3 to 4 days a week. It could be 2, it could be 6. I really don't know. It depends on what jobs are booked. Looking at the hours, it could be a bridal shower at 11 a.m. and they could be out the door by 1, and then I have nothing that night. But I'm sure you're all interested in when I'm closing, which is 11 p.m. There is no music, there is no entertainment, no music system, so there'll be no noise. The capacity is 49 people max as of now. I don't know if that's going to change according to the fire department. Again, it seats 25, but approximately 40 standing up. In terms of signage, it's the same sign that Ingenious has, which is next door to me. It's about this big. I tried to measure it today. I think it's about 18 by 18. No bright lights, no neon, nothing crazy. Trash removal is minimum. I think I'm going to probably end up taking the trash with me. I know that sounds crazy, but I live in Charlestown and I have a driveway and I have 6 barrels at the end of my driveway and I don't use them. But I am looking into a trash service, but I don't anticipate having a lot of trash, especially if I'm open 2 days a week. Looking into, the kitchen, there's no gas, it's induction. I'm looking into a cordial license, but some jobs might not even want alcoholic beverages, but I'm sure at bridal showers they want mimosas and people want a glass of wine with dinner. Not looking for a full liquor license. And then in terms of parking, I'm not even dealing with it. They can park in a lot or they can Uber in. I'm not even looking at valet services, so there'll be no congestion in that area. That's it. If you look at the sheet I gave you, that's what I think it's going to look like, what I hope it's going to look like. It's just one table upstairs. And then when I get my feet on the ground next year, I'd like to open up children's cooking lessons in the neighborhood. But that's something a little bit down the road, sort of a plan B.
I'm sorry, would you repeat the days of the week again?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
It's only, you could have making some dinner for your sister on a Tuesday. You could have a bridal shower for your daughter on Thursday, and that could be it. I don't know.
I just make one comment, the hours seem quite reasonable, except that if you are having an event, unlike a restaurant, you would have everyone exiting at the same time and potentially waiting outside for Uber or whatever, which causes a little bit more problem for neighbors with noise. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but people leave at different times. They don't all leave at the same time usually.
I was thinking if it was an event type situation, you would have everyone waiting at the same time. You don't think that would do?
No, because I do that now, and there's 30 people, then there's 25, then an hour later there's 15, then there's 4, then no one ever leaves at the same time. But I do understand that, but no. And I think a lot of people might go out after. That's why I want to close early. I figure people might want to go somewhere else.
I just, on that point,
Yeah.
I live on Commercial Street at the end, corner of Hanover. So I'm just concerned because with the 7-Eleven there and the Battery Wharf Hotel, there's a lot of double parking and traffic. And although you say you're not gonna have a valet service, that corner turning off from Hanover to Battery is already kind of congested. So I'd just like to have a little more clarification or assurance, because that corner, when people wait or double park.
Well, I don't understand what that has to do with my business, which is 2 blocks the other way.
No, I'm saying on the corner of Battery Street and Hanover, which is where
Battery and Hanover, yeah.
people, it backs up, but if people are gonna be exiting with an Uber or taxis or whatever, that can screw up the whole bottom of their street pretty easily. So,
Don't think that's gonna screw up the street. Find that hard to believe. But people are gonna be leaving at different times. There could be 15 people in there that live in the neighborhood. I mean, I don't know. The capacity is 40 and that's tops. You could have a dinner for 12. I don't think the street's gonna be held up. I just think people leave at different times. I know I do. Lisa's my friend here. We go out all the time. I leave before her. She leaves before. We all leave at different times.
But
It's
near
not.
the fence, if people come into the north, they're not gonna know where to park, so they'll probably park on the lot in Atlantic Avenue.
It's
and
great.
walk up.
Yeah.
And the problem on Battery Street, we used to talk about, I live on Commercial Street too, people double park here on Battery Street all the time, and they back up everything, so.
So the Uber's double park?
No, but in and out, but they
So
park.
sometimes they just troll, they sit there and wait for a long time,
I mean,
30 minutes.
as a pedestrian in the north end, I kind of like it when cars double park, 'cause it slows down the cars, so I'm speeding through, so I think this is a great idea.
I don't think my parties are big enough where that would be a problem, but I don't know.
Yeah, the
problem
other
with the
potential.
street is that it's one lane.
Yeah, I lived here. I lived on Princeton.
So it's, well, they just changed it last year, so it's one lane, so it does get real, I know what you're saying, it gets really backed up, and especially in the summer, it'll back all the way up to the Coast Guard station.
We connect the city for that, putting that stupid bike lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One other potential solution that could address those concerns is there's a garage across the way that'll validate for like $3.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, and I heard I could use the Hull Street and get a validated or a
if you
discount
promote that to your
ticket too.
customers, you know, especially.
Yeah,
folks
I
that
know. I
work,
just
so-
figured a lot of people would Uber in, or there's the lot at the end where I parked at the end of Clark Street, which is Clarking, I think it's Clarking Commercial, which is where I park today.
There's labs and-
Yeah, and I'm gonna put on my website the different lots that they can park in. And yeah, I think people might be coming in from other towns. I mean, I don't even do a lot of little parties in Boston because their apartments aren't big enough. So, I don't know, maybe people come in from Chestnut Hill or
They're gonna
Middleton, or
drive.
they're gonna drive,
They're not
yeah.
gonna Uber.
They're not gonna Uber.
They're gonna look for parking.
They're gonna-
With everybody else.
I know.